The time is 8:57 in the morning time on this Tuesday, March 26, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Tuesday, March 26, 2019. And good morning to you all this lovely Tuesday morning, March 26, 2019. It is 8:57 in the morning time, and it is 35 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 8:57 is. Now, it's up to the voters to give the verdict on Trump's presidency. McConnell put the Green New Deal to vote for the Democrats to go on record. The end of Obamacare, Trump administration says it'll ask court to thwart the entire health law. EU backs controversial copyright law. Wafer to open a store in Massachusetts. Pentagon chief okays $1 billion for 57 miles of border wall. 5 inmates escaped North Carolina jail. 4 taken into custody. Duke University pays $112 million to settle fake research lawsuit. Florida agreed to let felons vote now. Republicans trying to limit who is eligible. Venezuela suffers our second blackout within a month. Airbus secures multi-billion dollar jet order from China. Gaza attacks after Israel Hamas exchange heavy fire overnight. Thai politics and chaos. Delayed election results in charges of cheating. Uber's buying in the Middle Eastern riot sharing riot green for $3.1 billion. U.S. House starts falling in February on a weak single family home building. Dow futures price again 157 points, a drop in bond yield stabilized. Stock today at 51 points at 25,560.83. SP 5 down 2.35 at 27.8.36. And Nasdaq down 5.13.76, 37.54. An ill-fitted spacesuit cancels NASA's first all-female spacewalk. One Greenland glacier has started growing again, but that doesn't mean what you think. A Filipino woman and her daughter who sheltered U.S. whistleblower Edward Snowden in Hong Kong have been granted asylum in Canada. South Korea's conservative Islam's arrest warrant decision fallen with North Korea's soldiers of Vietnam and stranded Pyongyang. U.S. diplomat of North Korea Stephen Pyongyang and Beijing for talks. As an told, for 7 African residents, 750 fallen at school and aid workers are arrested to prevent the outbreak of the disease. 6 House Democrats call for U.S. Attorney Joe Wilbur to release widow the weekend just the Department reported the Russian meddling in the 2016 election. U.S. fuel prices at sub set a 5-year high. Uber buys Middle East rival creeping $2.1 billion deal. El Paso immigration checkpoints and highways leading to from the border are closed because of the border patrol has moved the cages to El Paso to handle influx of migrants. The Pentagon has authorized a transfer of $1 billion to begin building new barriers along the U.S.-Mexico border. In Denham, the man killing the 3-car collision Monday on Route 1 identified as 65-year-old Ron Lowry Boston is arriving at a Dodge Charger. Lost control car traveled over the traffic out at 8:30 a.m. In Natick State Police responded Tuesday to a reported a shooting at a hotel at Route 9. State Police said officers were called to a crowd plot at a hotel just before 3 a.m. Police said at least one shot was fired toward a person who was in the lobby, but the person was not struck by a bullet. Natick officers responded to the victim who stated that he was entering a hotel. Person unknown to him found him in the hotel and shots were fired at 8 hotel. Natick Police Chief James Vick said at police suspected the side hotel in the building was fairly evacuated to guests and employees. Guests were evacuated to the Natick Mall, which is across the street from the hotel. The officers were going to different groups of people to make sure they were staying calm without saying too much. They said that it would take a while because out of the responsibility of the situation where the shots are fired, they have to make such sure everyone is safe for hotel guests just outside of Route 9 remain open during the search. In Gloucester, Massachusetts, at 106 Washington Street, there are 2 on fire. Companies off of the scene reported heavy fire in the basement of the structure. 2 on fire has been transmitted. All crews to work. Peter Children's time is 9:02. Time now for a sports report. The Boston Bruins fall to the Tampa Bay Lightning 5-4. Tonight, Boston Celtics will to break their losing streak as they take on the Cleveland Cavaliers at Cleveland game time. 7:30 p.m. And Wheaton Lions baseball have a game against Springfield at Citadel Stadium game time. 3:30 p.m. Big balls. Brandon was too beautiful to last. And gentlemen, response after Emma and SKA after a lot of fights in games. And Peter Shell news time is 9:04 on this. To the bottom, time out for Peter Cello Travigan transit check. Baby! On the MBTA. Pittsburgh train 410, 8:10 a.m. from Watchers Harbor, 5 minutes basket between Air and North Station. Pittsburgh line train 403, 7:43 a.m. from North Station Harbor, 5 minutes basket between Littleton and Route 495. The North Station due to train traffic. Worcester line train 5:52, 8 a.m. from Worcester Harbor, 10 minutes basket between West Natick and South Station due to accommodating local stops. Havel train 208, 7:35 a.m. Mid-Mars March to Havel stop at 56 minutes basket due to a mechanical issue. Lowell line train 314, 8:45 a.m. from Lowell is up at 5 minutes basket between Lowell and North Station due to a mechanical issue. And Stoughton train 906, 8:30 a.m. Bond is apart of Stoughton is up at 5 minutes beyond Lane route to South Station due to late round equipment. And now look at the Dowers and Bowies in New England and Rhode Island. '95 stop outside, so between Pentecost and Providence. Route 146 stop outside, so at 95 to Providence. 95 north outside, so between Route 10 and Chris at Edwards Avenue, Providence. Route 4 stop outside, with Exeter North Kingston. 146 north outside, so between 295 out in Lincoln. 99 north outside, so between 126 and Lincoln, 128 in Woonsocket. Route 25 eastbound side, also between Wareham 9 and Route 6 and Bourne. Bourne Bridge, both ends of the Bourne Roadways are a little slow, but Sandwell Bridge is good. Route 6 is good from Sandwell to Orleans. 495 at the northbound side, so between Milford all the way down to the Mass Bank in Westburg. 95 at the northbound side, so between Route 1 and Sheridan on Route 128 in Canton. Route 24 at the northbound side, between 27 Brockton on 128 in Canton. Route 3 at the northbound side, so between Jeremy Heeman and the Braintree Split, 7 Expressway, northbound side, so between the Braintree Split down to the Mass Bank. 93 both ends of that's up, Boston backed up. Mass Bank, westbound side, so between Lower Airport down to South Boston. Mass Bank, eastbound side, so between Route 30 and the Garden and the 7 Expressway, that's up Boston. Mass Bank, westbound side, so at the new quarter. 93 both ends of that's Boston backed up. 93 southbound side, so between Wilmington and Zig Bridge and that's Boston. 93 northbound side, so for 128 and Reddit Route 1 and southbound side, between Chelsea and Charlestown. Summertown, so Caltown, looking good. Mass Bank, westbound side, so between Lower Airport and South Boston. 128 and southbound side, so between Linfield all the way down to Woburn. And then Hippens came between Route 3 Brooklyn and down to Route 2 in Lexington. Route 3 and southbound side, with 495. Low down to 128 in Burlington. 45 and the southbound side, with 213 and lots all the way down to Route 185 out of low on 8 and 146 the northbound side, so at 290 in Western. 91 southbound side, between Burlington and 9 of Greenfield. In Connecticut, 91 southbound side, between 291 and 84 Hartford, Connecticut. 91 northbound side, between Glastonbury and 84 Hartford, Connecticut. And 84 eastbound side, between Farmington, Connecticut and Hartford, Connecticut. And 84 westbound side, between Newtown down to Denver, Connecticut. And 8 Route 8 southbound side, also at 84 in Waterbury, Connecticut. Brett Parkway westbound side, between Trimble down to Greenwich, Connecticut. 95 on the southbound side, it is slow between Fairfield down to Greenwich, Connecticut. 9 Route 8 on the southbound side, slow around Bridgeport stretch. 95 on the southbound side, so the Bridgeport, Connecticut. And Route 101, both ends of Batman, Manchester, New Hampshire, and up and over New England. United States 889, 91 on the southbound side, Louisville, York, Connecticut, upstate of Vermont. Peter Childers' time is 9:06. Time now for weather report. Sunny skies, it'll be a little bit chilly, about 43 degrees, north about 10 miles an hour. Tonight, clear with a low around 19 degrees, north about 7 miles an hour. Wednesday, Saturday, mostly crisp, about 45 to about 27 degrees. Light variable wind, to the light south wind by Wednesday night. For Thursday, sun's got about 50 degrees, and light south wind increase at about 10 miles an hour for Thursday night. Check the shot being for 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. Mostly Cascade about 37 degrees, south about 8 miles an hour, just 30% for Friday. Mostly Cascade about 60 about 43 degrees, and downwards about 5 to 7 miles an hour, shift light south wind. For Saturday, mostly Cascade about 65 degrees, light south wind increase at 6 to 11 miles in the morning. West Cascade 22 miles an hour. Saturday night, mostly Cascade about 48 degrees, and south about 8 miles an hour. For Sunday, just rain, mostly Cascade about 6 to about 36 degrees. West about 5 to 7 miles an hour, shift northwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour, just pitch is 40%. And for Monday, just mostly Cascade about 50 degrees, and northwest about 7 miles an hour, just been 40% right now, not in its fair 35. That's good for the Peter Chill Water news on this. To the bottom, March 26, 2019. Peter, we have a good morning, a good positive to hope you have a wonderful day.